on a ship. It cost £10 for the whole lot of us. And when my mother saw the black people, she says, God verzet me akroch.
What does that mean?
Where we landed. And we had one little girl who was born in Lichtenberg. And there my mother was already worried. 3 daughters. And where was she going to find Jewish husbands for them? Boy, God so hidden, God so hidden. You see, they pass and say, Dag oma.
And what do you say?
Huh?
And what do you say?
I say, Dumela. You see, isn't it wonderful to be able to live like this?
I used to go to farm school, and this is how I went to school when I was a little boy. I went in the morning on the back of our little black boy that worked for us. He used to carry me, he used to have to carry me, but he was naughty, and as soon as we got a little bit far from the house, he used to put me down and make me walk, you see, because my mother said I mustn't get my feet wet in the grass, you see.
I used to have a lot of fights, of course. I used to drink with the boys, and they all loved me until one time a policeman walked in the bar, and he came in his uniform and he said, "You bloody Jew," or something to me. And I just stood up and I looked at him and I said, "What are you walking in that bar with your cap on?" And I hit his cap off, and of course we were in a brawl. So they closed the bar and everybody waited for us in the lounge. I came in the lounge, I said, "Listen, I'm sorry what happened. I've got a liquor license of my own, not only a mill, I've got a liquor license, I'm not allowed to fight." So when he heard that, he took a swipe at me, and the lounge was full of all these Afrikaans girls and boys and ooms and tannies, and we started smacking one another. And I hit him, I don't know how, he was a massive chap. And I broke my wrist on him, those 2 wrists. And I hit him, and thank God somebody stopped the fight, because now with a broken wrist he could go for me. And the next year they made me the captain of Louis Duchot Rugby Club, because they respected me that nobody could call me a bloody Jew.
Hy sê goed die. Daar mag een bakkie missing wees, ek weet nie. Hulle sê 9 dae, hulle het geskryf een kort, maar ons het 9 bakkies gekry. Kost om R400, nie goed te stuur, hy is bloody mal. Kijk. They call this the Yiddish piano, you know? The Yiddish piano. That's an old saying. It's the only instrument I can play. To go to the hotel was the quickest. I always find 3 or 4 Jewish travelers there, and I just ran up a few is nearby. And they say, somebody's got a yahrzeit. The travelers got a yahrzeit. The travelers used to come and say, "Look, I've got yahrzeit tonight. I've got mincha." So quickly you ran up a couple and we had a meal. No problem. If necessary, we went to the shul, but it wasn't necessary. We used to have a minyan here.
So he's got an account here, this man.
His mother. 1 coke.
Does everybody pay you back?
If you live long enough.
I sat the whole night till the next morning.
Yeah, I wonder, we used to sit wacht, for 2 hours.
You had to?
Yeah, we had to.
I sat the whole night.
We don't do it anymore. We haven't got an amount here. We put them in the fridge and it's locked up and that's it. What
Look,
can
it's
you
a
do?
mitzvah, you're a good guy or you're not a good guy. I remember at Gaider, it was the greatest thing for us to watch the chickens running around without heads. They used to bring a chicken in. We all used to bring the chickens in. Bring the chicken to the roof, give it to him at the door, go and stand around this side, and out it would come through the window. It's last flight.
Stein Girls, Joe and Benny and that whole gang, they all
Benny Goodman, yeah, that's right.
And there was a Marx family.
I came from a scene.
Oh, there was a big community.
I know there was.
Where did I go to school? At Hoërskool?
Who?
the Messina guys? Or did you have a school?
No, they come to Petersburg.
That's what
Charlie
people rush
Sachs.
for.
The Sachs.
Yeah,
Barney
Barney.
Sachs. He's in Welkom.
That's
Ja.
Wisha.
No, it's what
Morris.
Barney,
Morris.
yeah.
Ja.
Wisha.
Take me back to my people. As my wife used to say, Isabel in Louis Tuchard, every Friday night when she put on her candles, she used to pray to Hashem, please take me back to my people. She didn't mean Israel in those days, she meant back to Johannesburg where she came from.